Hey everybody, out here on the water today. Thought I'd shoot a quick video. What I've got here is the Victorinox Spirit X. You can get this with the sheath and with an additional toolkit, but I've only got this by itself, and I already think it's awesome. It's quickly become one of my favorite tools. I got it from a buddy, and probably the best multi-tool I've had so far. You know, it's got its good things, it's got its, I won't say bad things. You can't put every tool on a multi-tool, so really it's just going to depend on what fits your applications. I think this is a really great all-around multi-tool. It's a great looking tool, so you can pull it out, you know, pretty much anywhere. I don't think it's going to turn heads, you know, in a bad way. And it's got a lot of functions to it. I can't remember the exact number of tools on it, but we'll go over everything. You know how they try and make this one into like 5 different tools. So it's not spring loaded, but I'm okay with that. It's got a good curve to it, so it's got good ergonomics. And as you can see here, you've got your basic pliers, you know, normal setup, your wire cutters. There's two sizes. And then what's great about this tool also is everything, all the secondary tools are on the outside. So I can get to everything on the outside. Let's go over this side first. You've got a really great file. Everything is just really good. It's really strong. You could really file into something that you needed to, because it's a really heavy duty tool. So you got your file. Next up after the file, you know, everybody's got to have a can opener. And you've got, I believe that's your medium sized. That's your medium sized bit. I've not used the can opener feature, but I mean, you know, look at it. I think it's gonna work. Maybe we'll do a video on that. Next up is your Phillips or Star, or I don't know what they're calling it nowadays. But your Phillips, I think it's a really good size. It's not too small, it's not too big. I think it's a really good size. It's got that good length to it, and you can get a good grip on that too. And then it's got that lock on the side. That's how you unlock everything and put it back in. Next up is going to be the smallest flathead screwdriver. I really like that one. It comes in handy for a lot of smaller things. And then, of course, I know some people do, some people don't care about scissors on their multi-tool. I feel like this is one of those multi-tools where scissors comes in handy. You know, all kinds of little things. Great little pair. I'm not going to say they're the best scissors in the world, but they're not bad at all. I cut through all kinds of stuff. I've never experienced the best pair of scissors in the world, by the way, so. But really great little scissors for all kinds of little things. Next, we're going to switch to the other side. So that was all the tools on this one side. And then you switch over to this side. And we'll start with the saw. This saw is wicked. Like I said, it's a great looking multi-tool, but don't be fooled by the looks. This thing will cut through stuff. We'll have to do some videos on that, because this thing is pretty wicked. Next up, you've got your awl. Great for scraping, and great for piercing. After that, we've got your large get your large screwdriver flathead with your bottle opener. And it's very solid, so if you needed to pry on something, you could probably pry on something with it. And then second to last is going to be this chisel. Man, be very careful with this thing when you're using it, when you're handling it, when you're even just opening it. It's got chisels all up front, and then these sides here are for, you know, if you've got to shave something. But it's very sharp stuff, man. But this is a great tool if you have to do any chiseling or removing glue or grout or things like that. It's a very, very sharp tool. Very useful. And then the last tool on here, I've heard a lot of flack about it, is the knife. So a lot of people call this the butter knife because of the shape. It does kind of resemble a butter knife, but don't let those little serrations fool you. That thing is sharp. It's gotten me a couple times. You know how you just barely rub the surface? Those little things will get into you, so be very careful with that thing. Don't sleep on that knife. And it does spread butter good too. But a very good knife, I'm telling you. So call it what you want, butter knife. I think it's a great knife. So overall, the Victorinox Spirit X, 100% thumbs up. The negatives, like I said, I don't really have any negatives on it. It suits all my needs. Very simple tool, you know, but so many tools on here that you can do about anything with this thing. So I highly recommend it. Like I said, it's my favorite tool. I'm gonna find a nice sheath for it or something like that, maybe start wearing it on my belt. But this will become a part of my everyday EDC at some point. At home, it's always near me. But hope you enjoyed. You guys have a great day.